Hi, my name's Katie Hatzismalis. I'm the Senior Sergeant Officer in charge of induction training at the Police College.
Hello, I'm Catherine Baker, Recruit Constable at the PMC Training College.
28 years in September. I was 20 when I joined. He was a really good police officer. He really respected people that he dealt with. I really looked up to him. I admired the career path that he took, and I decided that I wanted to do something where I could make a difference in people's lives as well.
My father was the tow truck driver in our small country town, and so I used to have a lot to do with the police from a really young age, and just really, admired what they were doing and knew that that was a path I wanted to take.
It's gone so quickly, and I guess a lot of that, I was young and then I had quite a young family quite early on, so it kind of changed where I thought I would go at the beginning. I was a prosecutor, I was an instructor at the college. I was course coordinator for 2 squads through here back in the 2000s. I did 4 years in police recruitment where I got to travel around the country and even to New Zealand to do career expos and interview people who wanted to join the Northern Territory Police, and that was the best job because I was selling, the organisation that I love. I still see the men and women that I recruited. I see them today and I see what they've achieved, and I'm really proud of that. I like watching the transformation from the first day to graduation, and at graduation I just love watching how proud the families are, seeing their family members graduate. It gets me still every time. I like it.
I really enjoy the PT sessions. Senior Hayes and the other instructors, they know how to push you past your comfort zone. That's been really good. I also really enjoyed the week we did with the domestic violence. Just how to tackle that out on the road, since that is going to be a huge part of our job.
This is where the tone and the expectations are set for our newest people to the organisation. It's shaping and moulding and supporting them through this 30-week program is really important, and I've got a very diverse and experienced team of instructors here who are passionate and really love the job that they're doing here and love policing.
14 weeks in, and have just had such great support from my instructors and my other squad mates, and I just feel really comfortable and happy. Oh, it's chaos, but I'm passionate about the path that I'm taking, so I'm just doing everything I possibly can to give myself the best opportunity. I've been really lucky to have some amazing support from friends, and even just my squad mates have been really encouraging. I've got friends that are out in the force and out remote, and everyone just has nothing but really encouraging words for me, and I think everyone knows it. I'm having a bit of a fight with the kids and trying to juggle everything, but just so much positivity. You can push on and do your best. So I really feel like things have come a long way in that area. I just think things are a lot more gender neutral within the workforce now. So
I think there's still different biases within the workplace towards women and towards other people. I think definitely not as bad as it has been in the past. And I think it's more about recognising and acknowledging that there are those biases, and then being able to talk about them, call them out, educate to remove them. And what's really nice to hear that you've come into this organisation and don't feel that that those biases really exist. So I think that's what we're trying to do. We want to make that equity and diversity the norm, rather than have to always be working at it. Like, it should be normal now. I think I have in the past experienced bias. And I came back to work part-time when I did get back to Darwin. The part-time back then was sort of probably a bit of a new, or any sort of flexible sort of working arrangement wasn't the norm. So people didn't really understand, or they didn't want to understand. So I had a male sergeant who said to me, "What's this part-time work," something like that. You're either at work or you're not at work. And funnily enough, about 10 years later, he was progressing to retirement, and I came across him and he was working part-time, and I said to him, "Hey, what's this part-time business? You're either at work or you're not at work." And he sort of looked at me and he had no idea what I was talking about. So for all that time, like, I carried that with me, or his comment with me, and he had no idea, like, the effect. He probably had no idea that it was a bias. So I think it's about, it's about educating people. I think for me, the biases were always from individuals, never from an organisational perspective. It was always an individual who would make the decision or the commentary or whatever. So I made the conscious decision that I would try and make things better for people that might come after me. So I think there's been a lot of change that I've seen throughout my career, and I think we are definitely getting there. There's always room for improvement, but there's not one job in this police force that a woman could not apply for today and be considered based on merit. So it's about having the right people who can impact the change in the right places, and that's women and men, not just women. It's everyone. Everyone has to take responsibility for the biases that exist, acknowledge them. I think someone that is prepared to listen and also to be vulnerable, admit that they don't always know everything, and be happy to ask questions and make hard decisions if they have to. I like the saying that a candle loses nothing by lighting another. So I think developing people and taking them with you on the journey is what a good leader needs to do.
Someone that's driven, so someone that really has something that they want to achieve and is willing to work hard to achieve it. Someone that encourages others to be the best person that they can be. Someone that wants to not see anyone else lag behind, and bring them up towards achieving everything that you would want to see. Tia Toomey, so she's an Australian CrossFitter. She's just absolutely amazing, just so strong, and I think she just defies, the whole gender bias. Like, the things she can achieve is just absolutely amazing.
There's been a number over the years who I have admired for what they've achieved and their ability just to keep going and to being the best that they could be. Not anyone in particular. And also the other thing is, I look around the organisation today and the women that we have, there's people that are doing some amazing work and making a difference every day. And I think they're all role models for all of us. Look around the country at the moment, there's 2 female police commissioners. So, we might have a future commissioner amongst the college right now. In our recruits, nothing is impossible. I have 2 adult daughters, young adult daughters and an adult son, and I guess I've always given them all the same advice, the son and the daughters, is just to work hard, chase whatever dreams you want, but be kind along the way, and stand up for yourself and others, I think is important.
Yeah, just chase your dreams, just never think that something's out of reach. Work hard and just, put all the things into place to be able to help you achieve those dreams. Definitely being kind and standing up for yourself and others. I guess I grew up with 6 older brothers, and I really had to work hard at standing up for myself, and so I think that's probably why I also don't suffer from the gender bias that we're talking about here, because I just tackle it head on as soon as I kind of come across it. And so for me, that's been a huge thing for me career-wise as well as personal. I'm 31 now and have the 2 children, and I would love to hope that they may follow along with the same footsteps. I just think your career is just something I would just strive to achieve. That is exactly if I had to say a role model, that would be something I would love to strive towards.
Yeah, thank you. That's it's interesting because for me, I guess not necessarily doing a lot of operational stuff through choices that I made myself. I don't feel that way about myself. I feel a bit of an imposter in the uniform because I haven't gone down that path, and my path took me in a different way, but at the same time, and it was limiting to a degree, but at the same time, I've had different opportunities, and I've always been able to balance the work and the life, and raise really good kids as well. So yeah, it's nice for you to say that, because I don't feel like that.
No.
Thank you.
No, definitely.
I take my hat off to someone that can come and do this training course with some kids at home, or any of the people that have families. It's a juggle. It's 6 months. It's a really hard slog, and trying to manage all of that. I was 20 when I did it, so I didn't have anyone else to worry about except myself, and it was hard then. So yeah, but that's why it's important to have the right people here at the college to make sure that we can support people that do have differences. And yeah, it's a good place to be, and I would encourage anyone to join. And if my kids came to me tomorrow and said that they wanted to join the Northern Territory Police, would I be happy? Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Instructors and everyone at the college, I've got absolutely nothing but amazing things to say. Even not my actual coordinators, but just anyone that is around the college, they're just so friendly and helpful. So yeah, it's been a really amazing 14 weeks. It's been hard, but certainly it's been a lot easier just knowing that you've got that support.